Good morning, everyone, and this is our number 32 bar guide. And if you know someone who's going to take the bar examinations very soon, please, you can share it to them because they can actually relate. Now, again, I want to emphasize that this lesson is free video lessons are totally separate and independent from my professorial job with the University of Cebu School of Law, and this is aimed to help students in their, or especially the bar examinees for the bar guide, so that they will hurdle the bar examinations with ease. Although fear you cannot remove. Now, oops, I'm sorry for that. Let me, okay. As I was saying, it's bar guide number 32. Now, although I think the latest issued bar guideline by the Supreme Court is the, I think, 36, if I'm not mistaken. Now, oops. Okay. Now, what is important now? I know the bar examinees are preparing for the bar examinations, and it's a couple of days now. There are three aspects of health I would consider if you are taking the bar examinations. And one most important would be the mental health, because everything is in the mind. If your mind crashes, then you cannot continue the bar examinations. And they say it should be mind over matter. So you have to groom, you have to make your mind so healthy. Now, although you cannot separate your mental and physical health, although I put here number 2 and 1. Although I'm not, again, a medical practitioner, but based on my experience, you can be mentally healthy, but physically you're unwell. Or sometimes they go together, but it's better to separate these two for now. Now, physically you should be healthy. You cannot afford having COVID, being positive, God forbid, that you are positive during the first 2 days. Please isolate yourself. Now, if you are mentally healthy, you are physically healthy, that's very good. But one of the most challenging aspects of the bar examination, especially those coming from the poor families, those students who hurdled law school while being also a full-time employee. Now, financially, your savings is draining. You have so many bills to pay. You have other obligations also to consider. But beware that, and remember that number 3, the financial health, there are band-aid remedies for that. You can borrow money, you can ask for some loan. But the most important I want to emphasize is your mental health. And actually, just this week, for the past 2 weeks before the announcement of the Supreme Court as to the first schedule, January, then it was moved to February, many of my former students have actually asked me, "Attorney, can we have a talk? Like, even if you have time to talk, not related to the bar examinations, not even related to any law or what, related to law school, but anything under the sun." So I spared some of my time for these students, and actually it's more related to the last lesson. It's more of fear, anxieties, the negative emotions. They're all surfacing now because mentally and emotionally we're trying to suppress, we're trying to be strong. And there's one thing that we should understand: if we are among those people in the circle of which the center is a bar examinee now, we should not be burdens. We should not be adding burdens to the bar examinees. Understand that they will not be addressing your messages through chat, WhatsApp, or Facebook Messenger, because they're dealing with a very, very difficult challenge. So do not be needy also with the bar examinees. But on the reverse, if and when a bar examinee asks for your words of wisdom, ask for some help, let them have it with ease, because these three are actually the problematic aspects of any bar examinee. Yes, there could be people, examinees are very rich. They have no problems with with their fees. Being in a hotel for 1 month is a financially draining experience. But there are those who are physically challenged in a way that they're prone to asthma, they're prone to pneumonia, or the stress is what some even one of my students even told me that she is experiencing hair thinning, or even like the stress of the bar examinations and the mental health, because everyone is scared. What if the bar I cannot answer? What if my gadget? We have so many what ifs. For those listening now, be the instrument of erasing the what ifs of a bar examinee, because they need you now, especially the parents, the best friends, and the mentors. I hope in this very short lesson we are able to contemplate what our bar examinees really need this time. Actually, they don't need to be fed by new decisions of the court. They need to be fed with faith, confidence, and ease, like peace, the serenity of it. Now, if this is your first time listening to this short bar guide, you can actually visit our Facebook page, which has a growing number of likers and followers. Now, I want to address a very recent concern of one of the bar examinees. I'm just not sure if he or she is a bar examinee. I was not able to check on the profile because of our limited internet now here in Cebu. Now, here's the thing. The question was, if I got it correctly, whether jurisdiction is excluded from the new coverage of the bar examination. Now, the last bulletin that I was able to check was the January 4 as amended by January 6 as issued by the Supreme Court. Now, actually, in the second to the last page of that bulletin, it shows that civil procedure, the remedial law subjects are still covered. And I would have to say that there's no removal of jurisdiction. Like, jurisdiction is still part of the coverage. And in fact, as a legal practitioner, the first thing, aside from the basic facts, the material facts that a legal practitioner should consider in filing a case is jurisdiction. Whether this one is for small claims, especially there's an updated or extended coverage or jurisdictional coverage of the small claims. What about this case? Whether where should it be filed? Whether with a municipal court, whether with a regional trial court, or whether this case should be filed before where the residence of the parties are, or where the contract was executed, or where the happening of the crime was. So still, to me, jurisdiction, there's no way, with or without seeing the bulletin issued by the Supreme Court, even just answering that based on reason, I surely think that the Supreme Court is not going to remove that as part of the coverage. And for bar examinees, my take on this, yes, you can be very strategic in dealing with the bar examinations, but actually you're not dealing alone about the bar examinations. That will just be it's your ticket to the legal practice, but actually the real challenge of being a lawyer is the legal practice. Once you are in the real world of the legal practice, you would really say that, oh, the things that I learned and I was studying in the bar examinations, and even prior to that, and even during the first day of class, you can really use that in the legal practice. And I hope that Facebook user who extended that inquiry or concern, I hope my statement now was able to address your concern. And if you have other concerns, you can reach us through our Facebook page, or also you can access our YouTube account, and we would appreciate your reviews or your comments so that we can improve our platform. And if there are topics that you think are material and you have really difficulty in understanding it, we are here to help you. The team, especially the graphics team and the IT team, are willing to help you. Thank you so much. And again, for those who have auditory concerns, you can check our written lessons or articles in our website, which is a constant work and it's in progress, especially this time after Cebu was devastated by Odette. Now, again, I thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing. Thank you, and have a happy day.